Well, the end has come. Fellow citizens of the new Pan Am. As you may have noticed, my actions were a little, how do you say it? A little rebellious. Killing President Coin was, I think, for the best. Because in all reality, she would have been just as bad as President Snow. That was my decision, and I take full responsibility of it. But in any case, I must say goodbye to all of you. It's the last time you will see me. I'm being sent to District 12 to live out my days there in exile. After what I did, I don't want that lifestyle to repeat, I don't want any future to rediscover or repurpose everything that's happened. I don't want the Hunger Games to happen again. I don't want any of that kind of future for the future citizens of Pan Am. As we came together, I hope that we continue to be strong together and not fall back into past mistakes. After all this corruption has been done and over with, I hope that we can still be united as one, all of us in Pan Am, all the districts, all of us as people, as one. It's time to make amends and say goodbye to that old life. And it's also time for me to leave you. So, it's me, Katniss Everdeen, reporting one last time from District 12. Hi guys, so, gosh, what a wild ride. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of stressful to be the Mockingjay. Katniss is a little hard to grasp, character-wise, because she's so serious, and even though I could be serious sometimes too, it's just a little more difficult to captivate her character because I haven't really been through anything that she's been through. But, it's been fun, being the Mockingjay, to really get into character and understand, or at least, step into the shoes of Katniss and act the way that she did and find her reasonings behind her actions, and really getting to be in touch with her character. It's definitely opened my eyes up to kind of understanding the role of how someone, not necessarily the role, but scratch that. Just understanding the relative hardships and where she stood in the government and how her character basically defined a lot of what the book was about. But, it's fun. I have to say though, because she and I are such opposite things, I would never do what Katniss would have done. In terms of being chosen as the symbol, to represent the whole war, that's certainly nerve-wracking. At least I think so. And she took it on, not willingly, obviously, because, she was just thrust into the role, but she still went with it, and in the end, she came out on top. So, I just want to thank you all for your support. And I wanted to thank Commander Jones for her support too, and Rebel Moss, and all the Rebel leaders that worked with me as a Mockingjay. I really, really do appreciate it. But thank you, everybody, and I hope I did Katniss justice. And hopefully we'll see each other again. Bye.
Hey guys, I'm Caleb Moss. You've seen me on video a couple of times, and I've been doing most of the behind the scenes planning and video editing um, and everything else. So I just wanted to take a minute and add on to what Kelsey just said, um, and talk about my experience working behind the scenes on the Hunger Games course as part of the rebellion, um, and and it's been very interesting and um, difficult, but and challenging. But it's caused me to take a whole nother look into the series and into the books. I'd read the books and watched the movies before, and then I read them again during the course, and then and did a lot of back reading to prepare the weeks ahead because we stayed about 1 week ahead of the standard course. And it's been very interesting to take a second look and to rethink to rethink the books and to try and think of how we can emulate the ideas and everything that we learn during the books about injustices and about um, the rebellion and what it stands for and what the similarities are between the story and modern American life. And then um, I try to take that and use that when I was editing together a lot of the stories and creating cohesive content to add on to the course that Commander Jones put together. So yeah, it's been challenging, but interesting. I'm trying to come up with unique ideas and how to edit the course, and so I hope that everyone has enjoyed and really taken advantage of this course, because you most likely won't take another one that's like this course. I never have, and I'm going into my last 4 classes at CSU. With creating these videos and editing these videos, um, to not only match the story and to create some characters and inject them into the story, but hopefully to transform the classroom environment and the online course into something worthwhile and more interesting, and hopefully something that has as you had the course happen around you, hopefully it was something that you thought was interesting and that you gained more out of it. So anyway, so thanks for watching our videos. Hopefully you did, because we put a good amount of time into them. I know I put um, a lot of hours into editing them every week and getting them online. So hopefully it has added to the course and added to your experience. And hopefully you learned a lot, and thanks for watching.